a compelling, challenging gaze she's got, straight out of the picture, straight at and through us. It's a great thing. I think it's a bit nicotine stained, or is it meant to be that brown?
It's supposed to be that brown, I think, although it's known as Fanny with a fag in the family. Other than that, we don't really know much about who
So
she
you
is.
don't know who the sitter is,
Not
but
really, no.
clearly very well known to the artist, who was AK Browning.
Browning, yes. She was my great aunt. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. So hence I know about her, and the family knows about her. Who was the wife of an artist, more successful artist called T.C. Dugdale, who became famous because he painted a picture of the Jarrow Marches, which is currently in the Jeffrey Museum.
The Jarrow Marches?
There was a march from Jarrow to London protesting about unemployment. As a result of that, he became quite a successful portrait artist, which meant that he was earning the money. And she was a passionate artist and wanted to carry on painting, but she didn't need to sell anything. So they kind of had this arrangement where he would do portraits and she would paint whatever she wanted.
And show it.
And show it. She did successful exhibitions at places like the Royal Academy and Fine Arts Society and so on. But she didn't sell anything, which meant that, sadly, she kind of disappeared because there's no...
So her reputation just kind of fell behind that of her husband and was eclipsed by him.
Yes.
And was she political?
Well, she did the illustrations for the Women's Dreadnought, which became the Workers' Dreadnought, which is Sylvia Pankhurst's Suffragette newspaper. So she was involved in the suffragette movement. She went on protests, and the story is, and whether it's true or not, I don't know, she chained herself up with the other suffragettes, but when a police officer told her she wouldn't be able to take her paintbrushes into prison, she unchained herself and went home, because there was nothing more important to her than painting. So that's the story anyway.
You can sort of see that from this picture, actually.
Yeah.
Then, she really is quite a challenging face, I think.
Yeah.
And you get the sense of an independent, intelligent woman with a mind of her own. Mm-hmm. There's no question of that. But also it's done in such a very simple, deceptively simple way, in blocky slabs of colour just laid on, I think, with a palette knife mostly, against a very neutral background. We can forget that. But it's clever, the way it's built up out of these slabs of colour. And completely works. And these arched eyebrows, that very direct stare, and just one stroke for the cigarette and the smoke drifting up. It's a clever, deceptively simple picture. But the eyes are absolutely enormous, aren't they?
Yeah.
Compared to the rest of her face, but it gives a hypnotic quality to the picture as well. So I suppose the painting has got to be 1930s, something like that.
That I really can't. And probably is around then, but I can't really give you much guidance on that. No.
But she was very political. She was, it's a very topical subject now, isn't it?
Well, yes. I mean, we're hoping that with the 100th year of universal suffrage being in 2018, that it's a good time to kind of rediscover AK Browning, given her background and the fact she did sort of disappear from history.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see the point of that. I tell you, she's ripe for reappraisal because she's good. On the evidence of this picture alone, she's good.